Hey everybody. So today we are going to be finishing. We're going to finish up this Arceus model. Um, if you didn't catch last stream, this model is actually so far has been really interesting to build. Pretty cool because it also doesn't have that many stickers. The only stickers it used were the facial details here, which I thought was pretty neat. So it's been pretty fun to build so far. So we're gonna finish this guy up. But also when I was at the store the other day, I came across these trick or trade cards. I haven't opened up a pack of Pokemon cards in a very long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. Um, we've got 6 packs here. And I don't know how much these usually go for, but the guy at the store said they were about like $1 each. So I was like, hey, for like the price of like 1 pack or whatever, I'd go ahead and open these up. So we're going to open these up first, and we will see how that goes. Hey, Soul Dealer, how's it going? I am doing well. How are you? We're going to be opening these today. We'll see what we get. And yeah, and then we'll continue with building some models today. I haven't opened up Pokemon cards in, gosh, I don't know, years since I opened my last pack. So I have no idea what we're gonna find, but these ones were really cheap, so I figure we shall open them up. Oh, that's good to hear. Glad you're doing well. All right, so pack 1. Let's see what we get. So apparently, the guy at the store told me that there's a couple cards in here that could be worth up to like $30. So considering like these are like $1, I think that'd be pretty cool if we scored some of those. However, I'm probably just gonna keep these or just hang on to them. They're just kind of fun to look at. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. That's good. I hope you had a good weekend. So far my weekend's been pretty good. But yeah, without further ado, let's open these up and see what we get. Oh, cool! We got a Litwick. That's neat. I like Litwick. Litwick is very neat. Oh, we got a Darkrai card. I wonder if this is one of the good ones. This might be, actually. He mentioned there's a Darkrai card that's worth a pretty penny, so maybe this is it? I don't know. That'd be crazy if we pulled it right away. And we got a Quaxley. That's cool. And they've got these little emblems there. I'm really curious about this Darkrai. I think that actually could be one of the ones. I actually have no idea if that was a big pull. That very well could be. Very interesting. You did have a good weekend? Awesome. That's good to hear. Don't even know Pokemon cards because I never liked Pokemon really. Yeah, I have no idea when it comes to Pokemon. I have no clue. So this is a little bit foreign to me as well in terms of Pokemon cards, but that's pretty neat. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Fuecoco. That's cool. Oh, we got a Fluttermane. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is neat. And we've got a Grievard. That's cool too. So far, this is pretty interesting. I feel like Pokemon cards, to be honest, I feel like is like it's gambling for children or gambling for adults, whichever way you look at it. But I'm kind of excited though because there is a Pokemon card game that's going to be releasing at the end of October. And it allows you to open up 2 digital packs every day for free. And so I'm like, well, I just kind of like looking at the card art. So for me, this is kind of fun. Oh, cool. We got a Chandelure. Oh, Mimikyu. That's cool. Oh, it's kind of got some shine on that. Oh, that's really cool. I like the Mimikyu. And we got a Houndstone as well. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, that Mimikyu is really nice. Cool. And so we got 3 more packs to go here. And then we'll continue building our model. So let's see what we get. We'll do this. So we've got another Graveyard. Another Fuecoco. When I was in primary school, there was always kids who would sit under the ping pong tables and trade cards. Oh man, see that's fun. Like I always liked trading cards. Like I always thought that was a good time. Oh, another Fluttermane. Okay, cool. I always liked trading cards, and I always liked just like trying to find the cards with the best artwork or my favorite artwork because I never was good at playing the games. I'm still not very good at playing the games. So, for me at least, it was fun doing it that way. Oh, we got a Poltergeist. That's cool. A Houndoom. That Houndoom is really cool. Some good art there. And what did we get here? A Monkey Dory. I don't even know if I'm familiar with that Pokemon. I think that might be a new one. That one's kind of shiny. That's cool. Well, not shiny, but sparkly. All right, one last pack. I hope we get the Gengar just because I like Gengar. And I want a Gengar, but we'll see. I'm pretty happy with what we pulled already, though. I feel like that's pretty neat. Okay. Oh, we got a Sprigatito. Oh, a Haunter. That's cool. And the Moment of Truth. Oh, hey, that's cool. I don't know what this is, actually. I'm not familiar with this Pokemon, but it looks pretty neat. Cool. So we got some interesting pulls. Not half bad, actually. That's cool. I thought the card art was pretty good, and considering it was like $6 for I don't know how many cards. It's 3 times 6. That's not bad. We got some interesting cards. Yeah, very sparkly. Yeah, pretty sweet. We ended up with some pretty good cards, I think. So that was pretty cool. That was fun. Like I said, I don't try and get Pokemon cards very often, just because I feel like it is an addiction. And if I got into it, I feel like I would just be like buying cards nonstop. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. I gotta look up that Darkrai card though, because I have a feeling he said that this card was a rare pull. So yeah, we're opening cards. I went to the store the other day, and they had cards for like all of these cards were like $6. So for all these cards, I paid $6, and I was like, you know what? Why not? For $6 for that many cards, you're gonna be my Jewish accountant. Yeah, you could. You could. Um, but yeah, so that was fun. That was cool. But yeah, the card art was it was pretty nice. I always like the card art. I always wish there was something more that I could do with the cards, just because I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to. I don't know. I need to figure out a way to maybe to like display them or something, or do something fun with it because it's mostly for me. It's just the artwork I really like. But yeah, so I guess from here, what we're gonna do is continue building this model. Because we got about a quarter way through, and we got about a quarter left. Am I too broke for this? Well, I mean those cards only cost like $6. So it was not bad. It was not bad. And I don't think I'm gonna be going any further with that. Oh, one thing that was interesting. Okay, so I had a gift card that had been sitting in my wallet for it was like a winner's card that had been sitting in my wallet for like the longest time, and I didn't know what to do with it. And so I was walking through, and I was gonna like buy some socks or something. And then I saw a Grogu model kit, and I was like, "Oh, that's sick." So I had to pick up the Grogu. So so we got that going on in the future as well. Everybody loves Baby Yoda, right? So we'll see. Oh, hey, were you guys playing Fortnite today? How'd that go? Uh okay, B213. So we need this guy here. Oh, you got cooked. I played some Fortnite at the end of last stream, just as I don't know, just something to do after playing a horror game. And I got to third place at one point, so I thought that was kind of cool. I was surprised to hit third place. I think I could have won it, except for the fact that the two other people that were I was versing against, they both kind of got me from either side, so it was no contest. I couldn't escape. But it was fun. I'm actually surprisingly enjoying Fortnite. I didn't know if I would, to be honest, but it's been fun. It's been fun. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Nothing special. Well, I hope that you're at least doing well. Hope you're doing well. Having a good time. Yeah, this weekend was kind of a nothing special weekend as well for me. It was pretty chill. It's pretty chill, but I mean, that's good sometimes. Sometimes you just need a quiet weekend, you know. Um I went for a walk today in the woods, and we ended up finding some trees that were cut down by beavers, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't realize that there was beavers in that walking area, but I took some photos of I took some photos of the tree, well, the knockdown trees, because it looked kind of to me like they were chewed, but I wasn't sure. And so when I got home, I went and compared pictures online to see if they were like actually chewed up. And yeah, sure enough, it was beavers. And then early, like later in the walk, we also saw a beaver dam. So I'm assuming that's where they were taking them. Um, so that was kind of neat. It's interesting because like I feel like I never see beavers where I live, but there's always evidence of them. So it's like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. All right. So we got these two pieces here. I'm not sure about streams for the rest of the week here. I know come Thursday we're probably going to be playing some Zelda, the new Zelda that's coming out. Um, in between then and like now and then, I'm not really sure because I'm trying to fit little things in between to kind of like fill the time. But we might play another scary game or spooky-ish game. And then I might try and finish some of the Zelda, like the other Zelda we were playing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. I might play some more Fortnite or maybe some Call of Duty or something. But yeah, you love wildlife. Yeah, wildlife is awesome. I don't know. It's always fun like going out into the forest or something and then seeing like random animals. It's always fun. I think I may have mentioned this before, but there's an area in the city where it's kind of like in the middle of the city, but it's like a big woodsy foresty area. And my girlfriend and I discovered that it's filled with filled with squirrels, and they have no natural predators in this forest. And it's a really, really, really busy like walking path um, in the middle of this forest. And so people feed them and they give them like nuts and all sorts of food before the winter hits. And so they end up getting like super chunky. So we saw them last year and they were just like the most round little fuzz balls you'd ever seen. And it was almost comical how round they were. So we're probably gonna go and see if we can see them again in October, just to see if they get super super chubby again. But they're pretty cute. You always have to be cautious though. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you always got to give animals their space. Give them their space. I agree. I'm always a little bit cautious and a little bit leery just because yeah, they are wild animals. They are wild animals and you never know what they could do. Like even a squirrel, I mean, if they get too comfortable with people, they could climb up on you or do something like that. So, yeah, you never know. You never know. And you still want them to be like comfy or whatever. Uh Sorry, I missed a couple messages here. Going from New York to more wilderness area places makes it so cool. Yeah, 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 totally. Hey Forrest, what base? Or is that too much? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Could you clarify? Um, I don't understand. What am I missing? What did I do? All right. Okay. So we have these two pieces here. Oh, you. um. Well, my girlfriend and I have been together for 11 years. So make that of what you will. We've been together for a very long time. Um, let's see. 811. We might as well be like married at this point. Let's see. I just need to trim this up slightly. We need to trim this slightly. I don't know if the tricky thing that I find with these models too is like I never know like when I absolutely need to trim something or if I can kind of leave it because it's going to be hidden or it's not going to like interfere with another piece of plastic. So I just try and trim up what I can just because I don't really know. Okay, so I think this actually goes in here. Oh, no worries, Kyle. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Have a good night. Good have a good one. Oh gosh, I'm tongue tied. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Um. Oh, are we not married because of financial issues? No, I don't know. We just are not in a rush. Like it's just I don't know. At this point, it's just a formality. You know what I mean? Like the way I look at like I guess marriage is kind of like it's very much like a formality. Like if you're comfortable and you're whatever, then yeah. I mean, you can if you want to, but like I don't know. We're not in a rush or anything, so we're just having a good time. B110 is up next. Hey, J-Dog, how's it going, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend so far. No, children are not on the table. Children are not on the table, at least not for me. I am all good when it comes to that. It's just not for me. I've got a lot of things that I'd like to do. Um, like I'd like to really like one day go and travel a lot, and I feel like stuff like that can kind of make it a little bit more difficult to do so. Not impossible, but just a little bit more difficult. So children for me are not not on the table. Additionally, also I feel like I have like different medical things that would just kind of like I don't know. I would hate to pass on to kids. So I feel like if I did one day have children, it would be more like I'd adopt, you know. I'd adopt someone if I got to that point in my life. Or either that or like help somebody like through like mentoring or like there's a lot of people that like could use like a good role model in their lives, so I feel like that would be okay too, another way to like do it. But yeah. um do you plan to have a child in the future? Oh yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. No, I just yeah, just because of like health issues and stuff, it's kind of like, well, I'd rather not pass that on if possible. So, additionally too, I like would want to make sure I'm very financially stable before like doing something like that. And so I feel like it just it's just maybe not in the cards, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not yeah, I'm not too hard pressed by it, if that makes sense. Yeah, Sam, you're supposed to be setting an example here, man. Supposed to be a good role model. He's getting roasted by his own mods. I don't think it's a roast. I think it's whatever, you know? It's whatever. Okay, so how am I doing this? Okay, so this goes and connects to this. It connects like so, I believe. Yeah, something like this. There we go. We teasing. I know. It's all good. It's all good. Even if you weren't, I wouldn't. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, whatever, whatever. It's nothing off my back. All right. B111. I don't know. As you know, for those of you who've been around for a while, well, I don't think I try not to take things too seriously, and yeah, I don't know. I don't really get offended too easily anymore. Maybe once upon a time, but not now. I'm like, ugh, whatever. Does not matter. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Life is too short to get upset over minuscule things, you know? Might as well just have fun. Ooh, I kind of trimmed that a little close, but that's okay. But yeah, hey everybody who has just joined, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We're currently building an Arceus model. This is what we got so far here. Should probably have that in frame so people can see, have an idea of what we're doing when they jump in. And then I think this is all we need for this leg. These legs are a little funky because it's got this like gold piece here, and sometimes they gave me a little trouble last stream that we were building, but actually this one went on pretty easily. Okay, so we have this and we have this piece. And so it's gonna go on like this, I think. Something like that. Is that right? Hmm. It seems like this would be the correct position. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. I just had it in the wrong joint spot. Cool. So we got one leg. Hey, barbecue, how's it going? I streamed on this profile today. Cool. You got one view, no chats though? Oh, well, that's all right. You got to start somewhere. Forrest does seem very chill, not the type of person to get angry easy. Yeah, I don't know. I try not to. Is Forrest a fake smile? We'll never know. Oh, but he left a like. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I don't know. There was a very like brief time where I like did I could get angry quickly. Um I don't know. It's just not I don't know. You just feel crappy and it's just like it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. It's better to put your energy into things that make you feel good and make you happy. Cause yeah, it's just a better way to live. All right. There we go. We got that piece, and I think I need this piece as well. I'm gonna pop this out, and we'll see how it goes. Cool beans. Puberty. Actually, believe it or not, um, it was actually like when I turned like 18. When I turned 18, it was like how they always say like kids have like that rebellious phase where like they get like all angsty and whatever. I didn't have that at all throughout like junior high and high school. I was totally fine. But it was actually once I graduated high school, that's when I hit my like angsty phase. Um, and it just wasn't a good time for a couple years. And yeah, it was not fun. And then yeah, it was a combination of like I think me, but then also like my environment was also not great as well. And then things eventually got better. And then yeah, I just realized there's no point. Might as well just try and make the best of things if you can. Ooh, I am going to have to sand this because I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it'll focus. Come on, focus, focus, camera, focus, 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 focus. It like got real chunky. I kind of chipped it a little bit as I was shaving. All he needed was a latex glove. Um, yeah, no, I'm like, I don't know. Basically, the only thing that would make me slightly upset is if like you guys are arguing in chat with each other. That kind of bums me out. But otherwise, as long as everybody's just chilling and having fun, I feel like it's good times. It's good times. But I feel like generally speaking, everybody in chat who comes around here is usually really chill, and everybody gets along for the most part. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, everybody chills. Has that ever happened? Only like I think like once or twice where like people didn't get along, but I think for the most part, like nothing ever super serious has happened. It's always really chill. So, oh man, that actually cleaned up really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's still got a little bit of a mark there. You can kind of see there's still some indents, but for the most part, like the big chunk cleaned up really, really nicely. Hey, Limp. Yeah, yeah. I like to build models from time to time. You can probably see like there's tons in the background. There's like a Rayquaza back there, a Mewtwo, Score Bunny, Bulbasaur, a giant Magikarp. We got a lot going on here. It's kind of a mess right now, but I really need to figure out something like some place to put them. I don't have like a good place to like actually display them, so I've just been kind of leaving them on the desk, and then whenever someone pops in, I can be like, "Hey, look at this one." Except for the time I logged on with an alt with an offensive name. Yeah, true, true. I've had my fair share of internet arguments. It's pretty funny in a way. Yeah, I don't know. That was the other thing too. Like sometimes I'd like try and debate people online. Like this was a long time ago. Like long time ago, like probably 10 years ago. Um, and at the time I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought I was always right and I could never be wrong kind of thing. And I realized, no, I can be wrong sometimes. So, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Like most people. Like most people, I'm not perfect, but I figure if I can be a positive influence on other people, I'll try to be. So, if I can be a positive influence on all of you, that's at least one of my goals. Because I'd like to try and leave a positive influence on the internet. Um, I finished just Sauron 2 days ago, funnily enough. Oh, cool. That's awesome. How do you say Arceus? I think it's Arceus. There's two ways to say it. Now, the reason why I say Arceus is because in Pokemon, the Pokemon Legends game, the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, they say in one of the cutscenes they say it's the Arc phone that they give you, and it's like a little like cell phone tablet thing. That's why I say it's like Arceus, or not Arceus but Arceus. Just because of that. But I don't know. I have no clue. Uh, you got banned on an alt? Oh, was that you? That's funny. No one's perfect. Yeah, true, exactly. No one's perfect. You just try and do your best. Just try and do your best. My grandfather is really into model battleships. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I've seen some of those like huge, like they're, well, I can't show you. I'm like trying to spread my hands out really far on the table, but you can't see. But yeah, like massive battleships, which I think are amazing. And like the detail they put into them, absolutely phenomenal. If you ever get the time to, I would highly recommend like going and like checking out some of the YouTubers that do like the like really detailed like environmental like model building, or like there's some YouTubers that like they build models from scratch using like styrofoam and like wood and different materials. Those guys are insane. They're absolutely amazing. Um, but yeah, I would definitely check that out at some point. Sometimes when I just want to chill, I'll watch some of those because they're so cool. He has like 50 in boxes and 15 out on display. Oh, nice. I didn't know you did models and minis. I'd geek out about it forever if I knew about it earlier. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I've got a playlist going if you ever want to check out some of the other ones that we've done. I think Arc is correct, but I say soft C. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to names, I don't know, especially like fantasy names, it's like if they don't give you a good example on how to say something, it's like potato, It's whatever works. Whatever works. It can be kind of complicated to try and figure out. You got to get out like a chart, and you got to analyze every single name in the lore of whatever media you're looking at just to decipher how to pronounce a name. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Everybody knows what you're talking about, so it's all good. It's kind of like the whole Rayquaza thing, similar thing. Arc or Arse? Yeah. Do I paint minis? Oh man, I haven't gotten into painting yet. I would love to get into painting and weathering, especially because I have like some Gundam. Whoops, I'm knocking over Mewtwo here. I have some Gundam that are really cool, and I'd love to paint them and like actually give them like weathering and stuff at some point. But painting is like I'm always so scary or so scared. I'm scared to try and learn painting just because I'm like, one, I feel like it's expensive to get all the paint and materials, but then two, I don't know. I'm just so scared of like messing up models and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I just gotta bite the bullet and just try one day because like I mean the only way you get better is by trying, right? So one day I will paint. One day I'll paint. Uh I just gotta work up my bravery, I guess. Remember on that Tsushima, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima stream. Yeah, I do remember that. Uh, pick three. You're gonna cut. It's 3 a.m. Got to go to sleep. Oh, no worries, man. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your night, bro. Someone said Rayquaza. Starting pen and paper. Oh yeah, that can be true. Expensive. One of my friends got into painting minis, and I heard it was expensive. Yeah, yeah, true. If you want a learning curve, take it from an artist. I started with anime characters because they're a little detailed. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know if you've ever seen, but there's some people that can like do painting on figures and make it look like it's cell shaded. So it looks like it's straight out of like a comic book or something. And it's awesome. I love when people do that. I think it's you gotta you gotta work your way up to that though. I'm definitely not there yet. Let's see, B2 10 and a 18. Okay. So we're snipping out this guy now. How can I snip this? There we go. But yeah, painting's on my bucket list for some point. Another thing that makes painting difficult is like where I live, it gets pretty cold for a good chunk of the year. So I would want to paint in like a well ventilated area, and I don't want to be like trying to paint when it's like minus 20 outside. I feel like it's a little cold for my taste. Um, so that kind of makes it a little bit more difficult just because I don't want to be huffing fumes. Um, if I did do it, I mean, I could start soon-ish before winter comes, but I feel like that'd be cutting it pretty close. I can't draw, but you can paint. Oh, cool. Artists have too much power. True. It gets hard before it gets easy, but the value's beyond worth it. Yeah, true. Like I think that's with like a lot of hobbies, you know? It's like it's hard starting out, but eventually you get it and it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. So, I would say like if you're ever curious about something or you're interested in something, you should always give it a try because you never know, you might really like it and it might be like your new favorite thing, you know? So it's like it's always good to try stuff. But I even find that hard. Like I say like, "Oh yeah, always try stuff," but you know, sometimes hard to even get over it even though I know I should be doing it if that makes sense. It's it can be challenging for sure. Uh, yeah, it's got a little bump here. Try and trim this slightly. There we go. Used to work in print and the snap off blades. Yes, they're very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. That's true too. Yeah, not everybody has time or the money or the energy, to do different activities or to try different things. So, you know, but if you can, it's good to try. But I totally get that though too, because there's a lot of things that I'd still like to try. Like I want to try skiing, um, but that's I feel like kind of expensive in some ways. Um, but yeah, I'd love to try skiing and I'd love to learn how to ski at some point. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun too. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I heard something about like I think my work might have like a deal on like ski lift tickets or something. So maybe it'd make it cheaper and more affordable. Possibly. So I'll have to look into that because that'd be good to do like some sort of like outdoor activity in the winter. Because I find like in the winter I'm really bad and I like tend to hermit indoors sometimes. So it just kind of depends. Um, it's hard to answer, but what would you want to isekai reincarnate or to, I see. Oh gosh. What would I want to reincarnate into? Um, that's such a hard thing to answer. I feel like probably something in a world that's very peaceful. A very peaceful like anime or something, like a slice of life anime that's just like everything works out. I feel like that could be nice. Slow down a little bit, have less stress. I work 8 to 7. Can't go to the gym every day anymore. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Worcestershire. I can't say Worcestershire. There is no peace in the world. I mean, there is. There is. You know, it's kind of like you can't have the good without the bad, if that makes sense. So it's like, unfortunately, you kind of have to have both. It's like, if we didn't have crappy times, would the good times be as good? You know what I mean? So, no, I need 16-year-olds doing things that not even 50-year-old millionaires could pull off. Peaceful interaction and home living in my anime? Yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe if you wanted to like spice it up a bit, like it'd be like something like I don't know, like Yokai Watch or something, like where it's like maybe inconvenienced things could happen with like spiritual beings or something, but like it all works out in the end. Something like that, maybe if you really wanted to get it like make it spicy, but like I don't know. Otherwise, I just want something cozy, comfortable. Now, if we were going to be like, okay, like maybe it's crazy and action packed, but like everything works out in the end anyways, then like I don't know, throw me into like some sort of like thriller thriller anime. Maybe I'll be a detective or I don't know, a fantasy character of some sort. Throw me into like, I don't know, Sword Art Online. Or I don't know. Put me into Berserk. You know what? Yeah, just let's go all in. Put me in Berserk. Uh Yokai Watch. Shout out to Yokai Watch. Love that shit. I think I've maybe only seen like maybe like an episode or two of Yokai Watch. I have no idea though. I just know it's goofy. Light Cigar. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Lego. No, these are actually model kits. So you can see that they're all like smooth and like not janky, but I do like Lego. Lego are pretty cool. I'm probably eventually will build a Lego set on stream at some point. Um, I'm very picky and choosy when it comes to Lego though, because they're expensive. Um, what was that Pokemon with watches? Oh, or was that Pokemon with watches? Kind of, yeah. It was like ghosts. It was like ghosts and well, yokai are like spirits. Um, if you die in the game, you die IRL. Sounds intense. Throw you into Doctor Stone. Cool. That'd be actually pretty epic. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Um, I've only played the 3DS Yokai Watch, but you gotta spin the watch. Shit, that's fun as hell. Toss me to Roadhouse. I want to be put in Gurlangan. Uh, or did I say that wrong? I don't know. Gurren. I don't know how to say that. Shit, I learned how to pronounce that the other day, and then now I lost it already. Um, I've heard that anime is really good, and it's on my must watch list. I'm gonna check it out at some point. There's also Running from Ogres at Night. Oh, really? In Yokai Watch? I did not know that. I have no idea what you just said, J Dog. No idea. I'm sorry. Everyone's bar fighting while being immortal. Did I curse? I don't know. I don't even know if I cursed. Did I curse? Shit. Shit, I didn't mean to. I don't know if I need to clean this up. I think I can just run my nail over it. This piece right here was really soft plastic, so I think I can just buff it out with my fingers. Gurren Lagann. Oh, the other part is like saying logon. Gurren Lagann. Oh, okay, Gurren Lagann. I see. The blatant shit is crazy. Oh man, shit. Just wait. I mean, I don't know. I might accidentally drop an F bomb or two. I don't know. Okay, so we have this. I think I need to connect some pieces here, so I need to pop those out. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat and also keep up with building, and I'm not the best at this. It's tricky. It's tricky. I got it. Oh, cool. Bro, nobody cares about curses. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm always worried that like some people might be on the younger age catching my streams, and so I don't know. I try not to, but like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know. I do have a bit of a sailor's mouth at times, so inevitably it will occur at times, but I don't know. I'm just trying to be a good influence, I guess. But I got a potty mouth from time to time. Let's see. I These pieces are so small. I don't think I can trim them. I don't think you're going to be able to see them anyways. So I'm just going to pop them in. Oh yeah, it should be fine. Um I only care about curses when it's a hag that curses you. Yeah, racism, that's something else. Racism is not cool. Um it's a good thought. There's too much swearing recently, especially online. Well, I don't know. I just feel like yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm nervous because I can't control who watches my stuff, you know? And I know there have been a couple like younger viewers that have popped in from time to time. So I don't know. It kind of sits in the back of my head now that I'm like, oh well, I can't be perfect all the time, and I can try and warn people, like if they're watching with children or if your kids are just watching like on their TVs or their iPads or whatever, like this is not kid appropriate. But I'd say for the most part, I'm probably perfectly fine. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just worried about nothing, but I don't know. You have a translator inputted into your keyboard, and there's a language called BTS and Dragon. Oh, huh. Hey, Coneboy, how's it going? Is Coneboy mod material yet? I don't know. I haven't. Coneboy, I feel like hasn't. We have not. We've not been able to hang out with Coneboy as much. So give Cone the mods. Everyone wants you to have mods. Um, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. I feel like whoever shows up the most and seems chill, you know. I don't really know if there's a formula to doing mod status yet. I have no idea how it works in terms of what I want or what works best for the stream. So, how the hell does this work? Oh, like this? That doesn't seem right. Uh, oh, maybe. How is this supposed to connect? No, that's not going to work. Like this. Okay, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming it's supposed to go like this, but that looks really weird to me. But this is what the instructions are saying. No, it's got to be something else. It can't be that. That can't be right. That can't be right. That just feels so wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, no, I have it upside down. That's why. That's why. I did a stupid. That's why. It goes like this. That makes so much more sense. Okay, cool. So we got this going on now. Let's see. Can we stand them up? There we go. I'm your best and worst mod. I'm always here. Well, I mean, you are always here. It's just, you know, everyone who's tapped in, hit the like button. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Force said bad word. Oh, shit, did I? Damn it. Don't do my job. Flip it over, flip the gold piece. Yeah, see, Sam, you knew exactly what was going on. Sam saw it before I did. Sam was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Sam knew what was going on. I'm just like looking at this like it's a foreign object. I'm like, what is this? I don't even know what I'm looking at. All right, so I think we're actually almost done the Arceus model here. In which case, I guess, do we start Baby Yoda? I feel like we could. We could start Grogu. We've got a sick Grogu model over there. I'm the culprit. Forced you curse. Bro swearing again. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't help it. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I should just swear more. No, that's not going to work. I was going to say maybe if I swear more, people will not let their kids watch me. But no. Parents, I feel like a lot of parents just let their kids watch anything. So I feel like that would not work. All right. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be good, I swear. All right. I feel like this just makes it worse. Trying not to like, I don't know. Trying to smooth out these pieces, but like you're never gonna see them because they're on the side of the base anyways, but I don't know. All right. Does this need to be smoothed out? Yeah, that's a little piece there. You will be a good boy. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best to be good. Can't make any promises, but I'll try. I'll try for you guys. Ayo. All right. So, do we have? Oh, okay. There's another piece here. I was like, there's supposed to be another piece, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. One thing that I realized was like, it's one thing when you're like just doing your hobby and you're like building a model or you're playing some games or whatever. It's like, that's one thing. And then when you gotta keep up with a chat, it's also like a whole other ballpark. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, how do I do this? This is a whole different thing. It's like I'm doing something completely different. There we go. That's cool. And these go into here. Oh, I see. Okay, so this goes in like that. And then you can pose them up like this. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. I think this one was probably one of the cooler ones we've done so far. I really like the model, how it like, or the base for the model, how it like snaps in. So you can snap his legs in there and then have him doing like a dynamic pose. Very cool. Very, very cool. I really like these Pokemon models. I feel like they, for the price and the, like for the price, what you get is actually really, really well. Like it's great. Is that Grookey? Oh no, it's Bulbasaur. Yeah, here, sorry. It's a Bulbasaur. Yeah, we got a Bulbasaur. We got a Charmander as well. Eventually, I'd like to get Squirtle to round out the trio. Oh, no worries, Sum. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, I'm glad you had fun. It's Bulbasaur. Grogu, Grogu. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming by. J-Dog, gotta go, but be back in a bit. No worries. Arceus, show Grookey in the background. It's actually a Bulbasaur. I do not have a Grookey. What would you do for a sealed pack of Detective Pikachu movie cards? That'd be pretty cool. Actually, so I don't know, for those of you that stopped in, I actually at the very, very beginning of the stream, um, I actually picked up some of these Trick or Trade packs today. Or well, not today. I picked them up on Friday. Normally I don't open up Pokemon cards, just because I feel like it's a good money sink, and I'm just not like super into like playing like the actual trading card games. I do like the artwork though. The artwork is really fun, and so I kind of saw that they had um some of these packs. So I don't know. I'll show you guys some of the cards in case you didn't see them. But yeah, we got a Haunter. I don't even know what Pokemon this is. I don't know if this is from the newest gen. I don't remember it though. But it's cool. It's sparkly. I've never actually seen anyone play the card game in person. I have, but it's yeah, not usually common where I'm at. We got a Sprigatito, a Poltergeist. We got this Houndoom, which is actually really cool. I love the gradients in the background. I think this one's really, really nice. We got a Monkey Dory, and this one's got some shine to him. Pheasant Dippity, I completely forget. I think it's Gen 9 though. There's competitive trading card game in with competitive Pokemon. Oh, right on. Huh. We got a Grievard. We got a Fuecoco. We got a couple of these guys. We got a Fluttermane. We got two of these, which I thought was pretty cool. I like Fluttermane. I think Fluttermane is pretty cool. And the card art is actually really neat too. We got a Chandelure, which is neat. I didn't used to be a big fan of Chandelure. There was a time where I was like, oh, the realistic item Pokemon were like dumb and I didn't like them. The more time goes on, I don't know, they're growing on me. So I'm actually kind of happy with the Chandelure. We also got a Mimikyu, which is really cool. This one is also sparkly. I really like Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu's cool. It's one of the more unique, like Pikachu adjacent Pokemon. We got a Houndstone, which is neat. We got another Fuecoco. We got another Fluttermane. We got another Grievard. We also pulled this Darkrai, which I think the guy at the shop mentioned this one might be rare. I actually have no idea if this one is or not. But yeah, it kind of seemed cool. We got a Litwick and a Quaxley. So these are pretty cool. Neat card art. So I didn't have to pay that much for these packs. I paid like $6 for all those cards. So I thought that was a pretty cool deal. So now, I guess what we'll do is we'll get started with Grogu here. Grogu. You take Yoda and Goku and you combine them, and that's Grogu. Um, but yeah, so go ahead and get started with Grogu, I guess. I've never built a Star Wars kit, so this will be interesting. I feel like this should be different. It's made by the exact same, like it's a Bandai kit as well. So it should be a pretty decent quality. So here it is here. Once again, this is the box. And he comes with his stand too, which is actually pretty cool. And he's got some different like faces and stuff. So it looks like it's gonna be neat. So I just gotta open this up though. And we'll see what we're dealing with inside. The only downside is his cape is like plastic, which I mean makes sense, but it kind of sucks that his cape is plastic just because I feel like that's a little bit, I don't know. It feels a little weird. But I'm sure you could probably find like a cape online and make him look more realistic if you wanted to. Oh man, these faces though. These faces are looking scary. He doesn't look very cute when he's in the packaging. All right, so I'll just open these up and get started here. Alrighty. Sorry for the package crackling. Try to do it quietly, but it's kind of tricky. There we go. Okay, so we've got all the packages open. It looks like there is going to be some stickers in this one. Yeah, the combinations are endless. You can do so much. It looks like... where does this start? Okay. Trying to figure out where we're supposed to start here. Oh, okay. These instructions are a little bit more detailed. I guess there's more steps, a lot more parts going into this one. So I guess it kind of makes sense. This is really cool though. I saw that there's some other Star Wars kits as well. They looked like a lot of fun. They had like different like stormtroopers and stuff, which seemed really interesting. So I might maybe pick some of those up in the future. I heard they're making a Mandalorian movie. Oh, really? That's interesting. I haven't seen any of it yet, actually. My exposure to Grogu and slash Baby Yoda have been just through memes and through like online pictures and stuff, which is super weird. Um, but yeah. Oh, so in the very beginning, we actually have to choose one of 4 face types. Oh, you can have him eating a frog thing. Oh, that's messed up. You can have him smiling or normal or sleepy. Oh, I guess he's using the force. Maybe I'll just do normal for now. I'll do normal for now, and you can always swap out the faces after, I think. Or ooh, maybe you can't. I don't know. Uh, I'm not sure. I think you'd have to probably like swap out the pieces. You could probably pop them out after if you wanted to change it, but I have no clue. Okay, so we need to pop out uh A235 and then pick a face, I guess. Yeah, the combinations are endless. Um, there's endless combinations for sure. There we go. I feel like when they give you choices, it's almost overwhelming because it's like, oh man, what do I choose? I don't even know what to choose. Um, it's cool though. I like the fact that they do give you choice though. It's always fun. If you really wanted to and you wanted to like display them all at the same time, you could like get four of them. You could get four different sets and make them all. Um, which I feel like would be interesting. I really want to get the Sand Trooper. I saw that in the store a couple weeks ago, and I thought that one was really neat. I think they maybe had a Darth Vader one as well, which is cool. I feel like Star Wars kits would be great because then you'd have like a good reason to use like LEDs on the lightsabers and stuff or on the blasters. You could make cool effects with those, which would be fun. I feel like that'd be interesting. It's kind of interesting too, because I haven't built a kit like this before. I've always stuck to like Gundam or Pokemon, so I feel like it's kind of weird doing something that has like more details and ridges in it. Um, but yeah, it's very interesting. I'm curious how it's going to turn out in the end. Like, I wonder if it'll be nice or not. I feel like it's hard, especially when like the models are supposed to be depicting something that's like maybe like more realistic looking, because then if it looks too plasticky or whatever, it can kind of look cheap, you know. Whereas if you're doing like an anime figure, they're all just like colored in a very like basic way, so you can kind of hide those imperfections in the plastic, if that makes sense. Okay. So we gotta get his face cut out here. So this is for his eyes, and it's kind of like the filler that goes into his head, which is this piece right here. And then we need to pop out his little eye domes as well. What's also interesting is like because these are all made by Bandai, I'm recognizing some of the like the really like basic shapes, like these like eyeball kind of like domes here. They've used similar pieces on various like Gundam and stuff for like various different parts. So it's kind of interesting when you see like these parts that almost get reused. It's kind of cool. So we're gonna go ahead and just trim this up. I feel like these clear plastics you kind of have to be careful with though, because sometimes I feel like they don't trim very nicely. They're a lot harder plastic compared to the other pieces. So I feel like you got to be a little bit careful when you're trimming them, just because the blade can kind of jump on you a little bit. So it's a little, I don't know, it feels a little sketchy sometimes. But if you're slow and you're careful, it usually works out fine. I've never injured myself, knock on wood, but always pretty cautious when I'm doing this. I might just want to sand this a little bit. I kind of don't know what to expect if you sand it, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be an experiment. We'll see how it does. I'm just gonna carefully sand the edge just to see, because I feel like it might scuff it because it's like clear. Yeah, it might. I'm just gonna rub this on my pants actually, because sometimes I can just get those little buffs out. Better than a thing of sandpaper would at least. So we'll just do that. And then we've got some stickers to place as well, I believe. There we go. Yeah, actually rubbing it on my pants worked out fine. So we got some stickers that we need to insert here. Okay. 5 and 6. So it is these two right here. So looks like they are details for his eyeballs. So that's interesting. How do these stickers come off? This is a very different feeling sticker sheet. I don't know. Is there like a protective layer on top? It kind of almost feels like it. Are these? I don't know if these are like water, like stickers. What are these? No, it says they're plain stickers. It doesn't say like you need to like use like water to apply them or anything like that. I think it's just like a different texture of sticker. I'm not used to this. Let's see. Hey, Pot, how's it going? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna see. Oh, weird. Okay. These are different stickers than what I'm used to. They're like thin and they feel like, I don't know. These are really weird stickers. I'm curious if they're a different type, because I know there's some that you apply with water, and I'm wondering if these are the same kind. I have no idea. I have no clue whatsoever. Okay. So these go on to. Oh, actually, I missed a step. There is more to be done. You're doing great. Oh, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. We initially were building a Arceus over here. We got that finished earlier. So now we're moving on to a Grogu Star Wars figure, which is very different compared to the usual models that I do. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to try something new. So we're doing that today. Yeah, it's been cool so far today. It's been cool, just hanging out, having a good time. All right. I wonder if there's anything I need to trim for these. I think they might be okay. So these should actually pop into the eyeballs. And I wonder if there's a difference. Does it matter which one goes where? It might. I think this one goes here. I have to rotate it until it like kind of locks into place. So this is kind of weird. Where does it go? Oh, did I get it? Yes, I did. There's one. And here is two right here. There we go. Okay, so there's his eyeballs. And now we need to take the sticker, place it over top. This is such a weird application of a sticker. I'm not used to this. This is very, very different. Um, it's cool though. I like it. It's always cool to try something new. The challenge is, can I do this and not mess it up? That'd be great. Because these stickers feel very delicate compared to the other ones that I've worked with. They're like very unique, transparent, translucent ones. Very strange. Uh, oh no, it's gonna overlap. It's gonna look bad. Okay, please don't do that. Please don't get ruined. Oh, no way. These stickers are insane. They're so, so fine. And I feel like they rip really easy. Oh no, that's scary. I don't want to mess up his eyeballs because, like, that's literally like a key feature, you know what I mean? Just trying to slowly work our way down and just brush any bubbles out of it if possible. It's kind of working, but I feel like it's getting weird at the end. I feel like at the end is where it tries to kind of like crease on itself. Okay, it kind of worked out. It looks a little jank, but I think it's okay. For my first application of these weird stickers, I feel like it's not terrible. Listen, you're doing great. Keep it up. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Just keep pushing forward and never give up. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's in store for the future, but as long as everybody else is enjoying the streams and having fun, I feel like that's all I can ask for, you know? I just want everybody to have a good time and have fun with me as I say, I don't know, build stuff, play games, hang out. If everybody's having a good time, that is I don't know. That makes me happy. So, but thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. It's sometimes hard for me to tell, like, if people are enjoying the streams, you know? Because sometimes something that I might think is cool, other people might not enjoy as much. And yeah, so sometimes it can be tricky to know what's good or not. But yeah, I mean, as long as everyone's enjoying themselves, then I feel like I'm doing a good job, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something different for this one. Instead of going from the edges, I'm gonna try and maybe go from the center and just like work my way around. I have no idea if that's gonna be useful or helpful, but we're just gonna try that. Except I already messed it up. I gotta be real careful reapplying this. I think these are the scariest, sketchiest stickers I've ever attempted. I feel very, very intimidated by these ones because they're so thin. Like it's hard to explain. It almost feels like skin or something. Like it's really, really thin. Very, very thin. Thin, thin stickers. And like I feel like I could probably snap them in half with like barely any effort. Barely any effort. But actually I think that one worked out better than the other one. So I will take it. I will take it. I'm just trying to get some of these bubbles out if possible. But I think that's pretty much as good as we're gonna get. You're enjoying the streams? Just need to see what works. You can do it. I'll be right here and watching you grow on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. I've been trying new things too. I've been trying out different streams, and I'll probably do that again in the future as well. Just trying out different stuff, seeing what works, what doesn't, what people enjoy and don't enjoy. So we'll be experimenting with stuff. Oh, that's cool. That gives a really cool effect once you finish applying it. Let's see. Does this go in like this? Yes, it does. Funny enough, you can't really see the stickers too much once you actually put it in. The details are a little hidden. So any flaws or issues with the stickers are very well hidden. So I guess that's kind of good too. You don't have to worry as much as I was worrying. Okay, so now oh, I was actually supposed to put the back of his head on first, but I don't think it really matters too much. I think we're okay. There we go. So we got his head now. We got his head. Just make sure the sides are clipped in as good as they can be. There's a little bit of a gap. I don't know if that's because I messed it up in the beginning, but should be good. Should be good. So now we got our Yoda head. Hey, J-Dog, welcome back. Welcome back. Just in time for us with our Yoda head. Or, well, Grogu, I guess. It's technically not Yoda. And then we can also choose from, I think, 2 different ear types as well. We can have normal ears or drooping ears. I'm going to go with the normal ones. We're just going to do standard normal Grogu for the time being. And which ears are those? Those would be 34, 32, 33, 31. I think that's the right one. How do you tell? It's actually really hard to tell, so I'm just gonna wing it, and whichever one we end up getting is the one we'll go with for now. I can always cut out the other ones too, I suppose, but I feel like it doesn't matter too much to me. It's cool that they give you options, though. I really like that. I like the fact that they give you options on what to build. You can kind of customize as you go along. That's fun. There we go. I gotta flip this over. Okay. Are you guys into Star Wars at all? I know not everybody is, but I feel like Star Wars is quite popular. But I do know, like, I have some friends that are not Star Wars fans, they're more Trekkie fans, so I guess it really does depend on what you prefer. Why is his head built like that? I don't know. I don't know. You love Star Wars, the old continuity. You like The Mandalorian. I've never actually seen The Mandalorian. I like all Star Wars. I like all Star Wars. I'm not too picky when it comes to Star Wars. I think they're all pretty cool. However, the new ones Some of the stuff in the newest movies did kind of irk me a little bit. Like I don't know if you guys have seen the newest movies, but I think it was the latest one. There was that one scene where they were like trying to find, I think it was like a kyber crystal or something, and they used like this weird compass thing to like spot it in like a shipwreck out at sea. And I thought that scene was dumb. That was the one scene where I was like, "Oh, really? That's silly." Um, but otherwise, I still like it. I've actually been kind of thinking about playing some Star Wars um Battlefront on stream at some point, just because I feel like those games are fun too. The old ones and the new ones. Those are good. Um, Recently this year, I played the old. There was on the N64 and possibly the PlayStation. I can't remember exactly. They had a Star Wars pod racing game, and I'd never played it, and so I got it recently because they had remastered it or whatever for modern consoles, and so it was cheap not too long ago. So I picked it up, and it's actually really fun. It holds up well, holds up quite well. You grew up with the game Republic Commando. Oh man, see, I also have Republic Commando. And my friends, when we were growing up, my friends were really into Republic Commando, but I didn't get the chance to play it, but I heard it was really, really good. And I own it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I've heard it's very, very good. It's almost like a tactical Star Wars game, which sounds really, really interesting. I've always imagined it as being like almost like Rainbow Six meets Star Wars, but I imagine it's probably not that intense. All right. So, oh, I should have probably paid attention to what earpieces go where, but that's fine. There's only like two of them, so can't be that hard to figure out. All right. So, there we go. There's one ear. And here's the second ear. The other games that I really liked was I really liked like the old like Lego Star Wars games. I thought those were fun. I feel like those were classics. Can't go wrong with those. Bro's ears are weapons. Yeah, they are pointy. They're pointy. He's a little top heavy here. Okay, so now that we've built his head, we've got his robes to build. Um, okay, what do we got going on here? We need B6 and B11. Let's see. So it'd be this one. It's a big piece. He's actually quite large compared to a lot of the models I've built so far. So I'm really curious how it'll turn out. Maybe it'll be good. I'm a little nervous, but yeah, we'll have to see. His ear tips aren't centered with his head. Yeah, of course. I know. Let's see. What do we got going on? This one right here. There we go. And now we need B11, which is another kind of like centering piece. Let's see. The cool thing with this build is they give you his like little like levitatey ship thing to be his stand. So that's kind of neat. So it's all like cannon. It's not like a plastic like clear stand or something to hold him up. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll actually be able to finish him today. I don't know how long this set will take. So I might need to continue it another day. But we'll see. We'll see how far we get. I've said that in the past where I'm like, I don't know if we'll finish it, and then we end up finishing things. So kind of just depends. Okay. So we got this, and this goes into here, it looks like. So it goes in something. Whoa, I'm gonna put the knife down. It goes in something like this. There we go. So it's like the back of his robe. And then from here, we need B10 and 19. Let's see. Can I count? Sometimes I can count. Depends on the day, but sometimes I can read numbers. All right, there we go. 10 and 19 is over here. I feel like when it comes to model building, when you're first starting out, this kind of goes the same with like Lego too. It doesn't always look very exciting because you're just like building the base or you're building like, the key parts. But once you get past that, then it's more fun because you start to see it come together. It starts to look more exciting. I think this actually came apart pretty well. I don't think I really need to do anything with it. I think I can just buff it out myself. Yeah, that's good. Oh, this piece though. I need to trim a little bit of this one. Hey Star, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. You're just in time for we're building a Grogu at the moment. We finished up our Arceus in the background there. And this model was a lot of fun to build actually. So that one was pretty cool. And so yeah, we moved on to a baby Yoda, which is kind of exciting. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing well. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. Certainly can't complain. So yeah, it was good times. It was good times. And we are continuing those good times with this stream. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so this one goes in like this, I guess. Something like that. And then this one, it goes in like this. I have no idea what this is for exactly. I'm assuming it's his arms or something, but I really don't know. Interesting part of the model. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's a part down here by his cape that didn't come clean, so I'm gonna trim that up real quick. I must have missed it. Oh yeah, it's really like actually a big chunk of plastic I missed. There we go. Oops, I think I possibly trimmed a little too much there, but I think it's okay. It was pretty skinny piece. I think I should be able to just buff that out with my thumb. I think it should be okay. It'd probably be helpful if I sanded it a little bit. I'll just do that real quick. Bear with me here. Let's see. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. It's all good. Hey, King, how's it going? I should do a small stream of the Akinator. Is that the website where it's the genie that like guesses, like you make guesses of like different characters or whatever, and it tries to like guess what character you're thinking of? Is that what you mean? I'm trying to remember that. It is. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, actually that could be cool. I've been thinking of doing like a stream about like different like web games and web apps and stuff. I feel like that's always fun. It kind of feels nostalgic, so or at least for me at least. So I could very well do that in one of our future streams. Um, you're doing good yourself. You're doing a special challenge on Pokemon Shield. Oh, cool. Cool. Are you doing like a Nuzlocke or something? I feel like those are always fun. I've never done a Nuzlocke personally myself, but any kind of like challenge to make it more interesting is always fun. Okay, so apparently, according to the instructions, these are actually supposed to be like this on the inside. Very interesting. I have no idea what's going to be used for, or what that portion is going to be used for. I just realized I also need to trim this side as well. This side's got a little bit of extra plastic. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's okay. It's not too bad. I can live with it. I'm only using cat Pokemon and naming them after characters from Warrior Cats books. Oh, cool. Cool, that's neat. That's very cool. I've never read those books myself, but I've heard lots about them. I've heard they're pretty good. Okay, so we are taking B3. B3, which is the other part of the cape now. It's taking the other part of the cape, and we're going to be assembling parts on that, and then I think it all comes together after that, so that'll be interesting. I've always wanted to do a challenge run like that on Pokemon, where it's like themed around something. Like instead of like themed around like typings or something, you theme it around like a specific feature of the Pokemon. I always like Pokemon with like really bizarre features. Like for example, like Lickitung. He's so bizarre. Um so I always like to make funny teams like that where they're all just like jokey and memey. Meme teams, so to speak. enemy UAV overhead. Want to know your team? Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Meowth and Sneasel are good guesses. I'm assuming maybe a Sprigatito or something. Or oh well, no, you said Shield though, so I don't think Sprigatito would be in Shield. So yeah, Meowth, maybe a Persian. Trying to think of other cat Pokemon. There's quite a few of them though. There's quite a few. All right, so I think this piece should be good, and I should just check up this cape real quick. Make sure it trimmed nicely. Just because I know the other couple or the other cape piece didn't trim very nice. And yeah, sure enough, it's a little jagged. Just try and come on. Please just try and clean up it clean it up a little bit. There's a little bit of excess there. I might sand that a little bit. All right, I'll just take some sandpaper to it real quick. I feel like that's actually pretty okay. There's like a little bit of a bump, but should be fine. I might go over it again once both pieces are assembled, just so I don't oversand and make it like look funky, if that makes sense. So when both pieces are connected, then they'll be equally sanded down. Sometimes I feel like that can be helpful. But for now, I think that should be okay. Incineroar, Luxray, Meowstic, Kanto Persian, Berserker, and Lipard. Cool. That's actually a very interesting team. Is Incineroar a cat Pokemon? Yeah, definitely is. When will the stream end? I will stream. Let's see, what time is it now? Probably for about an hour. Yeah, about an hour, roughly. Let's see. How does this go? Something like this. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like that should be right. And I think it doesn't matter what way it goes in. Yeah, they're both the same. So that should be good. Yeah, we're probably going to stream for about another hour or so. Yeah, we'll go from there. And then tomorrow, I'm trying to think. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow. Probably some gaming. I don't know what game just yet, but I'll have to figure it out before tomorrow. I've got a couple on the go, so we might do actually maybe some Zelda tomorrow, possibly. I've wanted to finish the Zelda playthrough that we've kind of got going on, but filming with the 3DS is definitely a challenge. I have to like hold it so that the camera can see it, but then also so I can play it as well at the same time. So it's a little bit awkward. It might just be me, but it sounded like you said a boot. It's possible. I said about funny. Zelda speedrun. Not really a speedrun, but just a playthrough. We're playing through the 3DS Ocarina of Time game, but we're playing the Master Quest version. Because I've never played Master Quest. So we're playing that. Oh, whoops! I don't need any more parts right now. I just need to assemble. Okay, so both these feet are exactly the same. I don't think there's any difference except for. Oh, yeah, there is. There's a tiny difference. His toes. Which toes go where? Oh, so the tiny toes go on the outside. All right. Interesting. I'm learning more about Grogu through this than I have ever known. Didn't know he had little toes that were different lengths. Oh, you played Breath of the Wild and the new one? Oh, Tears of the Kingdom, probably. Those are both really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I really love Tears of the Kingdom. I put in a lot of hours into Tears of the Kingdom. My first video was actually about Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if it was necessarily a good video, but it's kind of interesting if you're into that kind of thing. All right, let's see. This one goes on this side. And this one goes on this side. There we go. So it should go something like this. I've been playing SpongeBob Bikini for Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Oh, cool. How is that? I actually purchased that a while back because it was on sale, but I've never gotten around to it yet. I remember playing a demo for it like a really long time ago on the original Xbox. But I don't remember how it actually plays. Like I have no idea if it's good or not. Eventually I would like to play it. I just yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. Okay, so we need to take this piece and combine it with this one. How in the world am I gonna do that? There's like a lot of little tiny connections, and it's very awkward. Oh, actually, okay, that worked out. That worked out not too badly. Will I finish Grogu? I don't know if I'll finish him tonight. I don't know. It looks like he has quite a few parts and pieces, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish him tonight. But if I don't finish Grogu tonight, we'll definitely be finishing him next week. I usually do one building stream a week, just to mix it up. Just to mix it up. So if we don't get to him today, we'll definitely get to him next week. The game is just like the original and just as fun. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. I hope I will enjoy it too then. I've only heard good things about it though, so I'm sure it'll probably be fun. I'll probably have a good time with it. I'll probably end up playing it on stream. I wouldn't doubt that. I'll probably play it on stream at some point just for something different to play. All right, what piece is this? This is piece number 1. So this piece goes on the front. And then piece number 2 goes on to the back. I was thinking of maybe playing the Portal games again on stream because I haven't played them in a while, and I really liked those. I thought Portal was a lot of fun. If we could get a remaster of Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Oh, was that one good? I have never played that one, and I don't think I've heard of it either. This piece, I didn't trim close enough. I'm gonna have to just trim it down slightly. Oh, actually, I think that was perfect. Or near perfect, at least. Pretty close. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good one today. Normally, I stream games, but yeah, usually once a week I like to stream some models. I really got into model building like about a little over a year ago, maybe about a year and a half ago. And I have a ton of model kits, and then I just never really got around to finishing them. I got into streaming and doing YouTube stuff, and then I never had time for building models. And then I realized, well, why don't I mix both hobbies together? So that's where we're at right now. So every once a week or so, we try and build some stuff. Oh, actually, I think this piece actually came away perfectly clean. Wow, I can't even tell where I clipped it from. Well, that's cool. I think I clipped right there. That's not bad at all. His collar. Yeah, we're doing his collar. Hey, let's check your English. Oh no. Newman Pneumonic ultra microscopic silicov volcanoconiosis. Oh gosh, I don't know where you're getting these words from. Probably from your textbooks, but like, holy man, they are something, man. They are something else. There we go. One piece of his collar. Two pieces of his collar. Is this the right way? Did I do it the right way? Nope. Upside down. Okay, come on. No? There's a flat piece that needs to go into the back here. This flat piece. There's a little slot for it. Oh, there we go. Just had a bit of a hard time snapping it in. But I think we got it. There we go. He's got his little collar now. Oh boy. And we just need to get another piece here. And then we'll be able to connect his head so he won't be a headless being anymore. What is it? B4. B4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is. There we go. And so now there we go. Let's see. There he goes. Oh, hey, that looks pretty good actually. Dang, actually that looks really good. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's actually like stickers behind his eyes that we applied at the very beginning. They're really faint though, like really, really faint. I wonder if I shine some light. Oh yeah, you can see them. Yeah, so really faint stickers, but very cool effect. Very cool effect. Um, I was able to skip school the day that game came out and beat it in one sitting. Oh, awesome. That's always fun. I'm honestly impressed. Good? Oh, okay. I didn't think I pronounced that very good, but we tried. Hey, Soul Dealer, welcome back. Can't even sleep? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that sucks when you can't sleep. Um, nah, it was something you watched in a spelling bee competition. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could understand that. I can never seem to sleep when I want to. I always fall asleep by accident, not on purpose. Star Wars are one of them that I want. Oh yeah, Star Wars are cool. You can't sleep either. It's 5:55 right now. Oh man. I when I was younger, I had really, really bad insomnia issues. Like I was probably in I would have been in junior high, so like 7th grade. I like when I was hitting puberty, I had really, really bad insomnia issues, couldn't sleep. And so I had to use supplements to help me sleep. Um Not like sleeping pills, but just like I think it's called like melatonin. Um, and that helped me. But yeah, it might be worth checking it out with like a doctor or something if you guys are having really tough time sleeping. Because yeah, I know exactly how it is when you can't sleep and it's frustrating. So I'm sorry to hear that. You remember I passed out watching your stream? I have insomnia. I don't use anything though. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Well, at the very least, I'm happy that I can provide you with some entertainment or something chill to uh to listen to and watch while you're trying to relax. Uh, let's see. What do I need now? I need A1. Oh, I see. We're getting his hands ready, I think. His hands and his arms. We need A1 and we need B1, I think, or B12 and A1. Okay. So we need 19 and 17. I'm going to trim this off screen here just because it's a little bit awkward to do, I think, on camera. 17. These pieces are kind of getting smaller. A little bit. They're little itty bitty pieces for his hands. Is that a frog? Yeah, actually, it is a frog. So, there is a couple different face versions that you can set up. I'm going for the normal one, but if you want to, you can make him eat a frog, which is pretty cool. It definitely looks like they maybe did like some painting as well for this kit. I feel like ours is not going to look nearly as nice when it's finished. I feel like these kits are definitely ones that you want to like maybe prime and paint. Um, but it's really cool. They give you lots of options to customize them, so that's pretty fun. Um, mine's due to sleep schedule flipped by warm temperatures. Oh yeah, fair enough. I once passed out on the stairs. That doesn't sound comfortable. In Canada, which exams you guys give for medical entrance? Ooh, I have no idea, to be honest. I have no clue. Yeah, he gets a frog. He gets a frog in the show. Oh, okay, that's cool. I figured it must have been like a reference to something from the show. That's funny. I feel like I'd like to try and paint this one day. I feel like this would be a if I start painting my models, I feel like he's one of the ones I'd like to attempt at some point. Just because not only is he like he's not really like plastic or like mechanical, he's like flesh and fabrics. So I feel like it'd be a really interesting like challenge to try and build this one or to paint it rather. So I feel like that'd be cool. It might be something I'll try one day. There we go. We got his little hand. Now we need his arm, which is 12. Go here. Let's see. The third face looks kind of mad. Yeah, he's got a variety of facial expressions, that's for sure. I get excited over the stupidest things, I swear. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If it's something that makes you happy, that's great. That's awesome. Always enjoy the simple things, you know? Nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's see. Oh, whoops. I think this is like, I don't know if this is name for the same model. Like, here, 1 second. I'll show you what I mean. So in this kit, he also comes with like a little tiny mini version as well. And so I think I might have accidentally started, or no, there's his hands. There's his mini hands. Okay, weird. I don't know. There's a couple different steps where they're like, oh, you can build a mini version. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's strange. All right. So let's open this up. Ah, I see. So we're not done with his arm. We just have built one piece of it. So we gotta keep going. So we need B2, which is like his upper portion of his arm. Let's see. There we go. I laugh at the most stupidest things. My sense of humor is broken. I laugh for a straight 10 minutes at a name of a car. Sometimes that's like the best stuff though. Like you're laughing at something stupid and it's just like the stupidest thing ever. But it just makes you happy, you know? And it's great if someone else starts laughing with you and then you both can't stop laughing. That's always a good time. There we go. One thing I should probably mention is tomorrow I probably won't be starting stream quite as early as I have been. Might be a little bit later, but I'm gonna schedule the stream early tonight, so it should hopefully pop up so that you'll be able to see when I'll be going online. All right, so that slots in right there. Well, it was on Beam NG, and there was this car called the Pigeon, which is a three-wheeler car, and I stuck wings on it, and my friend called it the Fligion, and I laughed. Or Flygion or Fligion. I'm assuming you are meaning Fligion, but that's funny. I've always wanted to play Beam NG. It seems like it's a lot of fun. I really like the fact that it's got so many like physics based mechanics built into it. It always seems cool. I think my current computer would probably explode if I tried it though. Gotta get a better computer, I think. It might work, but my computer is hurting. There we go. So we got that, and we need B1. Might be able to just pop this out and drop it. There we go. Okay, so I just need to trim this slightly. Your Switch gets hot over a small explosion in Minecraft? Yeah, no kidding. The Switch struggles. It definitely struggles, but it's a fun little device. I like it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the Switch 2 or whatever thing they build next. I feel like it'll be a very interesting day when they finally announce it. All right, so we just gotta pop this piece in. Ooh, I gotta trim this up though. a little bit of excess here. Didn't come off when I tried to trim it. There we go. All right. So this goes in here for his arm joint, I'm assuming. And then this connects all together like this. There we go. So he's got an arm. It's interesting. You can make his arm go in or pop out as well. He's got some like different movement to his arm, which is interesting. And so we can pop this in. I don't know if I got it in there properly. I might have. Let's see. I think that's as tight as I can go. It's got some interesting movement to it. You can kind of pose him, which is interesting. Uh-oh. His arm is popping out there. Got to be careful with that, I suppose. Interesting. Very cool so far. Its price is leaked. Oh, interesting. I'm curious how expensive it would be. One day I laughed for a solid 15 minutes because my friend said Pumpkin Daddy is a joke. He's one of them people who make weird jokes, but he's funny. Oh, that's good. It's always good to have a friend that makes you laugh. It keeps you young when you have a good sense of humor. There we go. Got his hand, and we need the other piece of his hand. There we go. I need to clean off my my crafting mat here. It is it's getting a little dirty. There's a lot of parts everywhere. So I need B8, and then I need B7. And I also need this joint, so I'm going to pop this out too while I'm at it. There we go. I'm probably going to have to trim some of these up because I think, yeah, some of these arm pieces I didn't get too well, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do here. There's actually a lot of plastic on this one. I gotta be a little careful. Just because I feel like if there's a lot of plastic, it can be a little hard to trim through. There we go. Helps when you got a sharp knife, though. There we go. It's got some interesting movement. Almost does no salute. Yeah. True enough. There we go. Okay. Does this need any trimming? Oh, like ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Can we assemble? I feel like it's always satisfying when you get to the actual assembly part, because then you can just kind of pop it all together and see the results of what you've been working on. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I need another part actually. I missed one piece. I need the part where his hand actually goes into. There we go. Have I ever broken a model? Yeah, actually. I have broken one once. To be fair though, it was kind of not my fault. So I don't know if you've seen, there's like these models that are made out of like aluminum. Um, and they have like they're just like different aluminum pieces in like a sheet, and then you like fold the different pieces of aluminum together, and it makes a model. And so I was trying to build, I think it was like a little tank or something. I was trying to build it, and what ended up happening was the instructions made it seem like you should fold it in one direction, when in reality you were supposed to fold it the opposite way. So when I folded it the opposite way, the aluminum actually just snapped. It snapped apart, and I could probably fix it with glue. I just kind of was like, and I stopped. Um, I bet that's the worst thing for someone who's into building models. Yeah, it's not great, that's for sure. It's definitely not great. Not something that you want to have happen when you're in the middle of taking your time. However, with plastic models, I don't think I've ever like broken one. The only thing that I've ever come close to is like maybe trimming it poorly or like sanding it poorly, so it just doesn't look as nice. But in terms of actually like breaking pieces or anything, I've fortunately never had anything break on me. So at least not yet. So we need to attach this piece here. There's his arm, and then we are taking this piece like this, attaching this joint, and then I think all that's left is just attaching the two pieces together. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, actually, you know what's funny? I actually missed a piece here, which I didn't realize till just now. I missed it on the last arm and on this arm too. So I gotta do that. Did you stream it? No, I didn't stream it. That was like before, way before I got into streaming. And it was probably one of the very first models I had ever done. Um, so unfortunately, there's no record of it. It was just me in my basement, and I was sad. It was a little anticlimactic. Um, but that's all right. Let's see. How the heck does this go on? Okay. No, it definitely doesn't go like that. Okay. How? Is this the right piece? C5. Oh, it shows there's a notch. Okay, where's the notch? Oh, doy. I'm trying to do it on the wrong hand, that's why. There we go. There we go. He's got little arm cuff now. It's just like this thing I think is called Lego Masters, but one guy built a life-size motorbike out of Lego and one of the judges knocked it over. No, oh, painful. I have heard of that show. That show looks like it's a lot of fun. Um, have you thought it's the right one? Yeah. Yeah, you got me. You got me. I had it on the wrong hand. Um, it's oftentimes what ends up happening because I'm like reading chat and then also building at the same time, so I make mistakes like that. They're easy. I suppose it's easy enough to make a mistake like that. Let's see. Like this? Yeah, there we go, like that. Okay. And actually, I think we're basically almost done. Grogu, I think that's like I don't think there's much left to do. I think that's because we got his feet, we got his arms and his hands. I feel like that's pretty much it. Did you finish Condemned? Yeah, actually, we finished Condemned last stream. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. However, the one thing that we can do now is we can also build whoa, the tiny Grogu as well. So that's something we can do. Oh no. It's kind of cool though. He's got some different poses that we can put him in. And then if we ever did want to change out his head, it comes apart easy enough. So we can always change different different facial expressions too. Very cool. I want it. Give me it. That's nice for us. Well done. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I definitely feel like it needs paint though. Like I feel like this is a model that would really benefit from paint. Oh, actually, we didn't finish it. I forgot. There's a stand for this, I believe. Let's see. However, I think the stand is for the little one, not for the big one. So yeah, let's do that. That seems like it'd be fun. Let's see. We can probably finish it in the couple minutes between now and the end of stream. So let's give it a shot. Tiny, tiny baby pieces though. Itty bitty ones. We're gonna speed run this. See if we can get through it. You might need to use tweezers for the small one. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we very well might need tweezers for this guy. We'll see how it goes. So these two pieces connect together like this. There we go. Might just need to trim up part of his torso here. Got a little excess there. I don't know why they give you a mini one, but it's pretty cool. No complaints there. I'll take a mini Grogu. Whoa, these instructions are getting big. Let's see if I can fold them up slightly so they don't fly away on me here. Okay. We need A12, B14. A12 and B14. Okay, we're building his arms now. Why is it that when I put the Canadian flag, the thing it recommends is duck? Maybe because it thinks of Canadian geese, maybe? I don't know if there's a goose emoji, though. But that's the closest thing that I could think of. Here's his tiny head. Okay, we need C, which is not here, but we need A12 and B14. So A12 would be this tiny hand. Oh, geez, it's like real tiny. Try and slot that in there. Geez, yeah, no kidding. You might need tweezers. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay. So this goes in here. We need C4. Which one is C? It's A2. It's A1. It's B. Oh, this is C. Oh, weird. I thought this runner was done, but it's not. It still has his collar. The collar of his robe. There we go. Now I think this one's done. Do I need to clean this? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Should be fine. And this goes in the front like so. There we go. Got a tiny little Yoda coming together. C4, yeah, explosives. His explosive collar. So we need 15 and then 13. Here we go. I think we're done with this one as well. And we need his arm, or his hand rather. Man, these pieces are tiny. There we go. And next it wants us to build the head, so we might as well grab his little noggin as well. While we're at it. There we go. I used to use a lot of C4 on games. Yeah. A lot of Call of Duty. All right. I think I need to just trim this slightly. There we go. Just need to trim this slightly, and then we can assemble his head. His head is so small, it's hard to snap into place. There we go. You just trim up his ears slightly because there's a little bit of excess going on there. There we go. Here we go. Oh, except you know what? I messed up. I'm not supposed to attach the head yet. No. There was a piece that I needed in the center unless we want him to have a hollow head. Which I don't think we do. I think we do want him to have some kind of facial features. So we're just gonna have to pop these out. I pray for your fingers. The objects are too small. No kidding. These ones are really tight. They're hard to hard to assemble, that's for sure. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. I almost got it. Just carefully pry it apart. That's the only thing that's tricky is if you get ahead of yourself and you accidentally assemble things in the wrong order, it can be hard to fix the mistake. Usually it's not too bad, but sometimes it's a little troublesome. It's like putting a leaf through a sewing or putting a thread through a sewing needle. My fingers shake and get sweaty when I handle small objects and try to put them together like Lego. Yeah, it's tough. Wish they had an edit message option. Yeah, that'd be helpful. No worries, I get what you're saying. Okay, so okay, so A9 is what we're looking for here. This tiny little piece should give him some little eyeballs. And this is supposed to go inside his noggin. I'm assuming. Okay, something like that. There we go. Now he's got some eyeballs, and then now the headpiece goes together. Ah, and it fits together a lot better too now. There we go. Forrest, what does the Kanagawa part of your name mean? So if you type in into Google Kanagawa wave, there's an old art piece. It's a Japanese piece of art where it's just a big painting of a wave. And I just really like that image, so I just slapped it onto the back half of my name. I really don't know. It doesn't really have much more meaning than that. I feel like maybe I might want to change the name at some point, but I haven't really decided to what at the moment. But yeah, so if you were to Google that, it'll come up with a painting. All right, so now we need to trim out part number 2. Whoa. And then we need 8, which is this little joint over here. And then it seems like it wants us to take this little joint piece and insert it something like this, I think. Yeah, something like that. That's nice. Are you gonna finish this? Then I'm done. The big Grogu will definitely fit that. Something tells me he won't. I was actually like under the impression that I didn't realize there was a tiny Grogu. I thought the big Grogu was gonna get a stand as well, like this. So I was kind of excited for that, but it looks like I was mistaken. It's just the little one that gets the stand. But yeah, I think I'll probably finish this and then I'm done for the day. There's not too many steps left, so I don't know if I'll put the stickers on today because I feel like the stickers could take me like probably a half hour on their own. Um, Maybe we'll finish that another day when we do more model building next week. But yeah, we'll see. Next week, I actually don't know what I'm going to be building. I might be building some Gundam. I have a Gundam kit on the go that I haven't finished, and I've been meaning to finish. So I'll maybe work on that. But we'll see. At some point, I might get more Pokemon as well. But I've got a lot of kits that I'd like to finish as well at some point. And I should probably try to do that. Okay, so it says these pieces slot in to here like this, but oh, okay. I think I just wasn't doing it quite right. There we go. Might have to trim that up a little bit, but that should be good. Oh, Gangnam Style. Man, that song was huge. I feel like it hasn't lost its popularity. I feel like that song just kept going and never fizzled out. I mean, it is catchy. I can totally see why it did not lose its popularity. Okay, which was which here? That was 9 and that was 5. Okay. Oh, that was actually 6 and 5. I see. Okay, so the tiny side goes here, but where does it connect to? Oh, I see. Something like that. There we go. How much was this kit? I don't know what it actually retails for. Because the store that I bought it in isn't really a store that like traditionally sells models. I paid $34 for it, but I had a gift card, so I ended up only paying like $11 for it. But I don't know if that's actually what it retails for. I'm not sure if they were like pricing it too high or too low, but that's what I paid for it at least. So that's 34 Canadian. So a little bit pricier than some of the kits that I normally would build, but most of the kits that I build are somewhere around the 10 to $20 range. Some of them are closer to like 25, but that's usually the range per kit. But it just depends. Okay. So this goes into here, something like this. Oh, I should trim this though. Yoda, yeah, is Grogu, is baby Yoda. Hey, Lainey. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. You Canadian making me do maths. Yeah, well, I mean, I always have to do like Google conversions. I just type it into Google and then have Google tell me what the converted pricing is on stuff. Cause yeah, it gets too complicated. All right, so I think he just goes in like this. There's his little carriage. And let's see. Oh, the last thing is there is a topper if you want to put a topper on it, I guess. And then there's the stand portion. So I'll just snap out the stand for now, and then I think I will call it there. There we go. Turn this up. I'm not going to sleep. The Americans have invaded. Soul goes by their own rules. That's right. All right. Goodbye, Forrest. Have a good night. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for coming by, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Why is this piece so stubborn? Oh, jeez. Wow, this is really tight. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. This model gives me don't talk to me or my sons ever again vibes. It's pretty cool though. You're too cool to go to sleep. It's almost midnight. My day is over. It's 5:38 for you. For those of you who just joined in, I think my favorite part of this model, it definitely has to be the eyes. It was a pain in the butt to get them together, but he's got color in his eyes, which is pretty cool. He definitely needs a paint job though. Definitely needs a paint job. He's looking a little rough, but pretty cool model. Pretty cool model. I've never done any of the Star Wars ones before, so that was a lot of fun. And for those of you who also just joined, we also got this guy done today. This Arceus, which I think was one of my favorite ones to build. It was cool. Don't shake the baby. I'm gonna shake the baby. Ah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My parents might have a go at me in the morning for staying up all night, but it's whatever. Oh man, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm gonna call it there. But we will be back here again tomorrow. We'll be playing some Zelda. So, yeah, wherever you guys are in the big wide world, thanks for hanging out. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or morning, whatever it is. And yeah. Limp, that is crazy. Is that like a YouTube emoji or emoticon? That's crazy. It's so confusing. It looks like the loading bar. That's fun. Well, it's been fun for us. I had loads of fun tonight, as I always do when I join your streams. I really hope your channel grows big one day, but you have a good night. Oh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. But yeah, I will listen, you send that to my house and I'll sell your soul. All right. Sounds good. But yeah. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Take care, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, see ya.